can, maybe cooler heads will prevail at some point.
She's like, I'm not accepting it 2020. She'll come with a rebuttal.
You can go screw 2020.
It's a diss track. She's not having it.
Wow. Your mom drops kill shot on you.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Where'd you pull that from? Where'd you pull that Ruben song? Who thought of that?
I just pulled some Ruben.
Good for you.
You need a sorry song.
I never would have thought of Ruben.
Oh, boy.
Where he been? He need that play.
Yeah, he does.
We have to pay him.
Ruben stuttered.
He needs that.
Matter of fact, I might just pay him to go sing to my mom. Hey, because he needs the money. I might be able to afford
cheaper
him.
than Derek Huff tickets.
Yeah, I could probably afford some Ruben, for sure.
He was married for a few years. Not anymore.
Is he still huge?
Yeah, he's big. He's still Fat Luther. Black don't crack. Actually, he's not as fat as he was. I mean, he was like a big
He was
dude.
huge on American Idol.
He lost 130 pounds at some point.
It's all of me. He
I
lost
don't
the
know
whole
if he
person.
put it back on, but his net worth is $3 million.
Whoa!
That ain't shabby.
He was from Birmingham, Alabama. He's probably the richest person in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, there's some money.
No, there's old money down there.
Because of oil and stuff, or what?
Yeah, old people money.
He did The Biggest Loser.
And that's where
After-
he lost the 130?
Well, I like how they say he's long been compared to Luther Vandross. I'm like, singing or looking?
Both.
Fat
Yeah.
Luther was always better than skinny Luther.
Why?
You want Fat Luther. You
More
wanted Fat
pizzazz.
Luther.
More
Yeah.
pizzazz?
Especially since like these black singers, these guys, they don't have to lose weight to get chicks.
No, not at all.
So I'm like, why would you go through all that?
Because you want to be healthy?
Yeah,
and
you're
maybe
not going to live long.
Fat people love telling you how healthy they
not
are.
be out of breath
I
when
don't
you
have to be
walk
skinny to be healthy.
upstairs.
Yeah, whatever.
Did you say I don't have to be healthy to be skinny? Is
Huh?
that what did you just say I don't have to be healthy to be skinny?
No, I'd be skinny to be healthy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had it the other way around.
No. Poundcake should have bought those tickets in one fatal swoop.
Oh, you should have.
Coming
you
back
should
from
have.
the 2019 Well I See.
There you go. Why not?
We're like 12 days out.
Just like your mother
Shut
never
up.
forgets, neither do the audience ever forget.
Yeah, well, that was my wrong, and I'll remember it for the rest of my life.
Poundcake's punishment. He has to dress up like and perform Derek Huff for his mother.
Sure.
That'd be weird.
It'd be a lot,
That'd be real weird.
be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
I wish a bitch would forgive me. Boy, this Gwyneth Paltrow, you got to give
Oh,
this
boy.
chick credit for whatever nonsense she's got going on. You know, it's easy to goof on Goop, her website, because they sell all this weird crap, exorbitant prices. But they keep doing it, and so I feel like the whole site is becoming like The Onion or something. I don't get. They have those rocks you put up in your vagina. It's all very vagina-centric, and now they're selling a vagina-scented candle for $75, and it's sold out in an hour.
Wait,
It just says, "This smells like my vagina."
whose vagina?
I don't know.
Paltrow's.
Gwyneth Paltrow? She got this site called Goop, where
I
she
know, yeah.
sells all the... People know about it by now. She sells all this alternative wellness, is what they call it. But it's all this, like, goofy, hipster, first-world rich people nonsense. And I don't know who buys these
Well, here's the
things.
thing.
Who wants their house to smell like vagina?
If you are healthy, your vagina shouldn't really have a scent. It's not like
Maybe
it really
that's their
smells
point.
like much.
The candle has notes of geranium, cedar, and citrus, which...
What?
If you've
Is
ever
she a hamster?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's
If
just
you-
like wood
Cedar?
shavings.
Yeah.
wood shavings. I mean, I can't tell you how many girls I knew back in the day smelled like geranium and
You get
wood
down there and
shavings
you're
down
like,
there.
"Oh, geranium."
Yeah. Oh my goodness, honey.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it shouldn't, unless there's something wrong. That's like one of the things you should go see a doctor is if there's a smell.
Well,
Like,
clearly they're goofing, but still, you are buying a $75 candle.
That's
What?
unbelievable.
No matter
Yeah,
what
that's
it's called, it's
unbelievable to me.
$75.
Does it have actual vagina in it?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
You can get it
Scott.
pregnant and
No.
everything.
Vagina. It doesn't have any direct negative health consequences, unlike all the other things they're trying to get you to put up there, ladies.
You don't put it up.
No, they were selling those jade eggs
Oh,
that you
yeah.
put up there
No,
to
no,
work
no,
on your
no.
Kegels. Pseudoscientific quick fixes sell, said one person. The show, they got a Netflix show coming
Called Goop?
called The Goop Lab.
Oh, why wouldn't you call it goop? There it is.
Ha.
Even Dr. Oz, he's Dr. Oz, who, obviously he's a physician, but because he does a TV show, he's got to have all kinds of fakakta theories and cockamamie ideas on there.
I bought Garcinia Cambogia because of that guy.
Again, like I said, nonsense, right?
It's some extract from a fruit overseas that's supposed to suppress your appetite. It didn't do anything.
No, it's nonsense. All snake oil.
It didn't do anything.
And he's a doctor going, do this, do this. Yeah, it's weird.
I walked into GNC.
But he said that he goes, you should cancel breakfast. That was his big thing. And for once, I agree with him. Cancel breakfast.
Why would they touch? Breakfast dress up is another.
This cancel culture is getting way out of hand.
I walked into GNC and I was staring at like those kind of, there's like raspberry ketones and green tea extract and Garcinia Cambogia. Yeah. Some shredded up muscle dude walks over to me and he goes, "What'd you see?" And I was like, "Dr. Oz." It's like
exactly.
He knew exactly. Like, I mean, you look at me and this is when I was overweight and I'm just a chubby girl coming in looking for a quick fix and he's like, "This isn't what you want." He's like, you can buy it. It might work. And then he like showed me some actual real products.
Showed you a picture of people doing exercise.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think this is what you want.
Let's try pre-workout and get your ass to the gym.
Doesn't come in pill form.
Right.
Alan, any respectable vagina has notes of regret as well. Respectable.
I love you, but please don't touch my vagina.
Alan, we used to call a girl we worked with Hamster Cage because we could always tell when she was on the rag.
Oh, gross. That's so disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah, why?
Poor old Hamster Cage.
Hamsters in such a way.
Ugh.
Oh, my goodness. Hamster Cage. Of all the things to really get tagged for, that one. Once a month, people would pay attention to this poor girl. And then the rest of the time,
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears. The bears can smell the menstruation.
Well, that's just great.
Hey, are you on the schedule with Hamster Cage? Because it's day 28.
Oh, HC.
Oh, man.
They've got like a moon cycle up.
Something like that. Yeah, I was just reading like Uranus is in retrograde too, right? For people who pay attention to that nonsense.
Yep.
Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff.
Friends of mine on.
I've never been into that. I downloaded that pattern app, and you guys gave me a bunch of BS about it. But I've never been one of those. My Mercury's in retrograde.
We give you a bunch of shrimp about that.
Well, no, but if there's any truth to any of those cockamamie ideas, something involving the planets and orbits.
That's
and
what
things
I tried to argue with you guys about the moon.
I'm saying they might be at least somewhat based in science as opposed to fate.
That's no.
Don't break your arm patting yourself on your back that you don't believe in retrograde.
No. I said I've never really that's never been my thing when I talk about that kind of stuff. No,
to it.
I wouldn't be able to know what moon is where.
Uranus retrograde might be affecting your next few months. This started the latter part of 2019.
I got a bidet. It's going to help clean all that stuff
You
up.
filled your bidet with Gatorade for Uranus?
And Dr. Berglund talks to callers about retrograde ejaculation.
Yeah.
They got added to that incarceration festival. Retrograde is when a planet appears to switch direction in its orbit.
Spins, yeah.
But it's just an optical illusion. So
when Mercury's
nothing's
in
actually
retrograde,
changing.
I was going to say, why would anything be changing if it's an illusion?
Well, here's the thing, Alan.
Oh, tell me.
It's not.
Oh! All right. Well, Uranus's retrograde is particularly potent because it's combined with the planet's alignment with the star sign Taurus. If you're an astrologer, this is the stuff that you're paying attention to. I have friends on Instagram.
It's more concerning if your anus is prolapsed.
not Taurus.
No, that's awful.
No, you're terrible.
Terrible. But I have friends who I respect and on Instagram who really, they love posting about this stuff. About Uranus and I know people.
Uranus.
Uranus? Mm-hmm. We all know what they mean. Stop it. That they're really focused on this whole thing.
Now, I will say this. For things being in retrograde and whatever. As a Sagittarius, my ruling planet is Jupiter. And it went through its phase.
Yeah.
The end of 2018 until, I think it's March of this year was, a big, big year. It's once every 7 years, Jupiter goes through this phase. And I think I had a pretty good run with that. My 2019 kind of aligns with what they were saying.
Are you attributing that to the planet Jupiter?
I am not, because it was very much so my own hard work and dedication, but it was one of those things where if Jupiter's your ruling planet, you'll feel more empowered, you'll feel more
Do
dedicated,
you think that
you'll
the
feel more of
planet
this.
Jupiter helped you?
It did not help me.
So what are you trying to tell us
So
right
what
now?
are you telling us?
I'm saying that sometimes
That you did
those
something
things
by
align.
yourself, and it aligns with when they said. But
When they
there's
said
always
it would
that.
happen.
Yeah, but there's always something that aligns with something that's happening.
Again, fate.
I give you
So fate just means nothing. That's. I'll believe in this version of fate that means nothing.
I'm just saying that sometimes it could be real.
Coincidence,
It
yes.
could be real. This was supposed to be like 29, like the tail end of 2018 until the middle of 2020 was supposed to be a big year for like Sagittarius and Jupiter ruling planets and yada yada yada.
Did you
Then how
pay
come-
attention? Did you pay attention to the people for whom their alignments were not so great, and they were allegedly going to have a really bad year?
I did not, because I was not one of them.
So you didn't do any control group, any kind of cross-referencing?
Nope.
Huh.
One of my favorite videos is on YouTube, and it's a professor that gives everybody like a horoscope. Mm-hmm. And these people are like reading their horoscope, and they're like in tears. And then he makes them, and then he makes them read it out loud,
And it's all the same.
and it's all the same, and it's fantastic. Because then they go, "Oh, turns out these are
So are
just very
you
broad."
saying that you can
Yeah.
just make anything about you, and it has nothing to do with
I'm saying people that believe in
Jupiter
horoscopes have the
being your
ability to do
ruling
that.
planet? But so I'm saying if Uranus is your ruling planet as Taurus, maybe they'll be all messed up.
Huh. Now, how would one find out what their ruling planet was? Because I like to think that I'm not ruled by any celestial body.
Well, you can put it into Google. That's what I do.
Yeah? Google told you what your ruling planet was going to be, okay?
Yeah.
Bosses of the zodiac. I like that. Ruling planets are bosses of the
Yeah,
zodiac.
yeah, they are.
Hey, I'm your ruling planet.
I'm the boss.
What do you
I'm the
think?
boss.
Hey, I'm ruling over here.
All right.
You try and make decisions on your own. Your ruling planet's gonna tell you what to do.
I think I get where they're coming from, Bill. This took me to a website called Man Repeller. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
what
mine
my-
is a Uranus.
Hey.
Because I'm an Aquarius, so.
So maybe this will be for you. Well, they were talking about
nothing's happening,
Taurus,
though.
but
Yeah.
Well, it says my ruling planet's the moon, except the moon's not a planet.
well,
Are you trying to tell me this is all made up?
Alan,
Are you trying to tell me they don't even know what they're talking about?
Uranus is the planet of freedom and revolutionary vision.
The moon. The moon?
you're so upset.
It's not a planet.
It's not a planet. It's very much.
I mean, this is all made up, but I mean, everybody else, they're like, oh, your ruling planet's Venus, your ruling planet's Mars, the moon.
Uranus rules Aquarius and is also exalted in Scorpio. It is also associated with mental studies, electricity, and astrology. Really?
Hey.
Cool.
See?
But what is the overall, what is the appeal of this?
I don't know.
Supposedly different planets have different.
But when time after time after time, your life would continue unabated, even if you didn't pay attention to any of this nonsense, what's the appeal?
It's
I don't know.
from what I can understand, the people that are most heavily into astrology use it as a way to not take responsibility for their character flaws.
Because
That
they
makes
say
sense.
what? I'm a pain in the
I'm a
ass because
Sagittarius.
Mercury's my ruling
Or
planet?
they'll
Yeah.
say, like, I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm a fire sign, so it's just kind of how I act.
But
Yeah.
that also requires other people to buy into it with you, or else you're just pissing in the wind. So
Yeah.
where's the
Well,
appeal?
then they get mad at people because they're like, you don't take this serious, blah, blah, blah.
Well, of course we don't. We're rational
I got some
thinking
breakup
humans.
speeches I can tell you about.
Yeah, we know that one. Oh, boy. Gemini, ruling planet Mercury. You might feel inspired to read more. Start a new podcast.
Hey.
We definitely are lacking in those. Watch a murder mystery show. That sounds redundant.
Why not just do a murder mystery podcast?
There you go. We need more of those, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, boy.
Serious hole in podcasts for murder.
Get to the bottom of a problem and solve it.
You wanted to lose weight? That could be the problem. Solve it.
Vanilla Ice tried that, and look where it got him.
Celebrity rehab.
He let his DJ revolve it. Yeah, okay.
And now he's
well.
just fixing houses.
See?
DIY network.
Yeah,
Right?
good for him.
At least
Yeah.
he got a show out of it, though. Don't be knocking his hustle.
Well, no, he
I'm
didn't get a show out of being a musician. He got a show out of actually being a contractor.
But that's fine.
He
That
got
show
a
was a
real
show.
world skill. He got a show out of it.
Yeah, that's good.
They didn't go, boy, you're a great rapper. Can you fix houses?
He could combine the two and like build a club, and then he's like, all right, now I'm gonna, beatbox or something.
Yeah, but you can't build an audience for to go and see him.
I'm
He's
sure
rat.
they
He's
can
God.
they can pay for fillers or like room seat
They
fillers.
just paper the room.
Extras?
Yeah.
I just like to think of him like rapping while he's demoing a house. All I hear are walls falling. My concrete real fast.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
Toot your own horn.
I'm proud of that one.
The
bet-
moon.
Well, listen, Alan, not everybody gets a planet. Not everybody's worthy of one. So maybe that's just...
Well, Bill Squire
Wait, are you
taught
talking
me
about
that.
Mormon stuff?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's why Bill Squire left.
Can't be responsible for a whole planet. Can't even keep my plants alive.
I hope there are cuffs on my planet. Maybe an eternity. I'd be like, see, Mom? Finally.
Then your mom wouldn't be on your planet. That's how that would work out.
Alan,
visit.
my birthday is a day before Mary's, and my year really sucked.
Maybe you didn't harness the energy of Jupiter like you were supposed to.
Oh my gosh, I hate you so much. I literally want you to
You
die.
guys do understand. I'm not even believing the things that I'm saying when I say this.
Maybe you didn't harness the power of your ruling planet. I tried to harness the moon.
I'm gonna sacrifice you to the moon.
What if you're more into Greek mythology rather than Roman mythology?
Which would mean what? Zeus is your ruling planet?
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do there? There's no planet Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus planet.
Zeus planet? That's why I kept turning
You just
into
got
a
the
bull.
mountain, right?
I don't know.
I thought that was
He's got lightning bolts.
that
right?
was the
Mount
god of the
Olympus.
sea.
No, that's
That's
Poseidon.
Neptune and Poseidon.
What about Trident?
That's the
Trident
thing he
is gum.
holds.
Trident's,
It's gum or the thing that he holds.
I thought-
Trident you chew
Yeah.
after meals.
Who's King Trident then?
That's
In SpongeBob?
the Little Mermaid's dad.
Poundcake's mythology begins and ends with the
That's
Little
who
Mermaid.
it is.
I thought he was a real guy.
King Trident is
None of
Little
these are real
Mermaid's dad.
guys.
It's so funny.
Yeah, none of these
Yeah,
people are
Poseidon,
real.
Neptune, those aren't real people.
All right, well, let's just end the show then.
Yeah, I've got to do that.